Hi, I'm Andy from GulfStream. Today we're taking a look at a Cobalt 252 Bowrider. It's a lovely big sports boat. It's in great condition throughout. The boat was built in 2007 and first commissioned in 2008. It's a Cobalt, so everything about this boat speaks quality. If you're looking for something that's going to be lots of fun, come the summertime, you're going to carry lots of people for water sports or day trips or whatever, in the good weather, then you couldn't go wrong with this Cobalt 252. Start at the stern, you immediately notice the quality and the thought that's gone into the construction and design of this boat. You've got a nice big wide swim platform with moulded non-skid on the top surface. We've got a nice chunky stainless steel, 2-inch diameter stainless steel rail, finishes off the edge of the swim platform. Swim ladder in this boat works a little differently to your standard American sports boat. We've got a little lock-in handle here on the top surface of this platform, and then the ladder pulls out and down to the side of the boat. So the benefit of that is it keeps the swimmers well clear of the stern drive leg. I mean, you're going to be nowhere near the propeller whenever you're coming on board the boat. And it also, you're boarded on the driver's side of the boat as well, so the driver has a clear line of vision down to see who's boarding the boat and keep an eye on swimmers. So it's as well as being a neat design feature and really well constructed and made, it's also a great safety feature as well. Coming on board the boat, first thing you notice is a nice wide and safe transom walkthrough. Again, it's all moulded, non-skid. You get a nice high gunnel, keeps you safe and secure, and handrails here coming on board also. So that's a permanently open walkway for ease and access into the boat from the stern. We've also got a nice big sun pad area here, which I'll show you how it works in just a minute. We've got a handy access to battery switch and on the port side here, and also then a huge storage locker. Just to show you the ski tow pole then. Stores in a dedicated spot in the locker, and it mounts directly into the boat. You just screw it to lock it in position. Sun pad arrangement on the boat is very easy to use. In the normal position, you've got a flat sun pad cushion aft of the seat back, and then this seat back just acts as the back to an ordinary seat position for your U-shaped seat arrangement here in the cockpit. To convert it into a sun pad, you simply slide the seat back forward, and you've got a full-length recliner, something like that. This boat is all about usable onboard space, and it's about taking your family and friends out on the water. So there's abundant seating in the cockpit here. It's a nice big U-shaped seating arrangement. It's very sociable. The seats are of the highest quality. Storage in the boat, it's endless really. Underneath the port seat in the cockpit here, we've got dedicated storage for a fire extinguisher. This locker will easily swallow up canvas poles, skis, life jackets, the covers, all that type of stuff. Onto the starboard side then, we've got a combination locker here which acts as a bin on the left, and then we've got a lined and drained storage compartment on the right here. So you can use this for, if you want to use it as an ice box, or even if you're doing a bit of fishing off the boat, you can use it as a live well or a bait well. And whenever you're finished at the end of the day, there's a drain in there, so you can unplug it and drain the contents of the locker into the bones of the boat. Cockpit table in this boat is really easy to set up. Just slide the support bar into the bracket on the seat base, and then slot the table into the bar. The main storage compartment in the boat, which will swallow up all the biggest items of gear, is underneath the floor and the body walk through here. So again, it's on double gas assist strut. We've got rubber pads that the locker mounts down onto, and the locker itself is lined with a rubber non-skid mat there, so it keeps the gear in position. So you sit something here, By the time you get to the beach, it's not all the way at the front of the boat, it's actually where you put it in the locker. This locker it's huge. I mean, you can get life rafts in there, you can get life jackets, wakeboards, kneeboards, skis, whatever you're going to have on board. Access to the bow in this boat is through the nice wide centre walk-through. This walk-through is probably almost 18 inches wide. The door closed and the screen closed, it just blocks off the airflow through the boat. So if you're out on a winter day or it's not so pleasant, you can close that off. You've got no shelter in the cockpit. Like all the other areas on board, the bow area here on the Cobalt is huge. We've got a couple of bucket seats on port and starboard. We've got a lounger sort of cushion on the port side, and then we've got another rear-facing seat up on the bow that's big enough to accommodate 2 adults. Again, there's more storage underneath the seats. Nice big carpeted storage area there under the forward seat, and we've got a hinged access hatch into, again, another huge locker here. It's shelved out in there, it's all carpeted. On the port side locker on this boat, we've got good sized glove compartment with a courtesy light in it, and also a point for auxiliary input for like an iPod input to the stereo. The connection for that also lives in there. Just below that we've got the stereo itself, and we've got a nice big stainless steel handrail here as well. One great feature of this boat is that the port console opens up to a sea toilet enclosure. So we've got a proper marine heads on this boat. It's got a pump out toilet with a wastewater holding tank. We've got a freshwater sink there and a seawater flush facility on the toilet itself. It means you can spend all day on board and you've got all the creature comforts that you need. The helm on this boat is really well appointed and extremely well thought out. We've got, first of all, it's an excellent helm seat. Whenever you're in the seated position, you've got clear visibility through the screen. You're not looking at the top of the screen or anything, you're sitting just in the right position. And also, if you want to lift up the bolster, you've got good visibility over the top of the screen. So if you're pulling skiers and you want to really see the water better, or coming in the dock, it just gives you that slightly better visibility. We've got, on both the helm side and the port side, we've got an integrated cushion armrest here, which gives you, you can rest your arm on quite easily whenever you're operating the throttle lever here. And we've got a tilt position steering wheel also, so you can adjust the steering wheel height to whatever suits you. We've got a full array of instrumentation which is easily readable. That includes oil pressure, we've got temperature, RPM, speedo, voltmeter, fuel level, trim gauge. We've also got a Faria digital depth sounder here on this boat, and then we've got an area here for electronics and things. So this boat comes with a Garmin GPS map 276C. Quite a small screen plotter, but it's fine for if you're just using the boat for coastal hops and things. We've also got a remote control for the stereo, which is installed on the port side, and then we've got our switch gear on here as well. All the switches are aluminium billet style with the positive push to make mechanism. You've also got indicator lights then showing that which switch is it, whether the switch is on or off. So it means that you can't leave the boat with something running that you didn't think was running and end up draining your battery down. So again, all the equipment is operational. Everything's working as it should, and it's in great condition. Really, it just feels nice and well made. We've got a walnut effect steering wheel here. This is a plastic sort of steering wheel insert, which is sort of flaking off. I don't really know why. You see this quite commonly on US boats. It does sort of take away from the look, but I mean, we can replace that with like a nice stainless steel insert or a walnut effect insert or something just to tidy it up. But apart from that, the dash is in great condition, as is the rest of the boat. Just want to show you the CE plate on board here as well. So it is a proper UK spec boat imported from the Cobalt factory. It's category C rated, and it'll carry up to 11 people on board with gear.
Okay.
Just going to show you the engine access on board now as well. The boat is fitted with a Mercruiser 496 MAG V8 engine, so it's 375 horsepower, and it's matched up to a Bravo 3 drive, twin stainless steel propellers, so it gives the boat fantastic performance. It'll run at almost 50 miles per hour flat out. Getting on the plane is effortless, no matter whether you've got 2 people on board or 8 people on board, and it's got it's lovely sounding engine, cruises really nicely at around anything between sort of 15 to 35 miles an hour, and you've always got the performance on tap there. If you need it, you want to open it up and blow out the cobwebs. Engine access is really easy. Just lift the hatch. Again, we get 2 heavy-duty gas struts. You can notice there from around the edges of the locker, everything's rubber sealed. The hatch itself sits on little rubber mounts. The edges, the lips are all drained, so you don't get any water running into the engine bay itself if you do get any rainwater or seawater on board. The engine itself, the 496 MAG, you can tell it's been well looked after. The boat was first commissioned in 2008. The original owner bought it in the UK and brought it back over to Ireland. We've looked after the boat since 2008. It's been serviced and maintained religiously. It's had the service schedule fully adhered to. There's currently only 109 running hours on this boat, so for 4 seasons use, it's really not very many hours at all. We'll fire the boat up here quickly and let you hear the engine starting and running. Included in the price of this boat, there's also an SBS UK spec twin axle road tiller. It's a combination bunk and roller unit, and like the rest of the boat, it's in great condition. And you can see that the finish on the gel coat's perfect. It's polished in nice high reflective gloss, and it's in great condition. The whole bottom is nice and clean. It has been anti-fouling, been painted white before. Probably due another coat of anti-fouling from the spring, but it's in pretty good condition. It's kept nice and clean. You'll notice just on the port side here that some of the lettering, Cobalt lettering, has come off, and part of the logo here as well. What happened? The owner told me they caught a rope around here, and it just brushed down alongside, took some of the lettering off, and we got a little slight nick just with the logo sort of straight under the hull here. But it's just happened in this season, and we just haven't got around to fixing this yet. We can arrange the order in the lettering from the States for you and tidy that back up again. But apart from that, and also a slight little small gel coat repair on the starboard side, which is just show you momentarily. That's the only 2 defects for this boat. Apart from that, everything else is perfect. And it's just sort of the usual wear and tear that you get on these things. So we just have a slight little area here of damaged gel coat, which was repaired. I don't think this was done professionally. It's just a sort of amateur touch-in with a touch-up tin on board. Again, it wouldn't take very much to tidy that up, tidy it up properly and leave it finished nicely. But again, it's nothing serious, nothing to worry about. So in summary then, there you have it. It's a 2007 Cobalt 252. It's got just under 110 hours on the clock. It's in fantastic condition throughout. Everything works as it should. It's a fantastic big day boat, perfect for having some fun in the sun, excellent for water sports, excellent if you've got kids on board because you get the benefit of the enclosed head, and it's just at the price, considering these boats are now retailing at around about 80,000. The price is fantastic, and I don't think this one's going to hang around too long. So if you do have any questions or you'd like to arrange to view the boat, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us using the details below. Thank you for watching.